I'll take a minute. So, hello there.
Hello, Mayegu. This is UJ.
I know. Sorry for keeping you waiting, by the way. Yeah. Now you are live. Everybody can hear you. So,
all right.
Your name. Let's start with that.
My name is UJ, calling from London.
Did you say UJ?
Yes.
Okay, I'll stick to that.
From London.
From London. So you're my first caller.
Yes. Yes, I've been following you for like as long as I know you, but I haven't been able. I just said, let me try. And it went one hand like that. Honestly, I'm happy.
I'm happy too.
I'm happy. Oh, yeah, good.
Bless
I hope you are doing okay.
I'm trying. I'm surviving. That's the primary thing. I mean, I can't complain. Thank you for asking.
Yes, all Nigerians are just trying to be happy. We are not a happy people, but we are trying to. We are. I just want to thank you.
Thanks.
I really want to thank you.
Thank you.
All the good job you've been doing. I'm a Biafra. Honestly. I wouldn't, there's so many things on our head. I can't say that by now, I don't know what I'm feeling, but I always see the good work we are doing, trying to unite us, trying to talk to people in parables, trying to tell, that it's not everything you can say openly here.
Not everything.
But our people don't want to understand. They don't want to understand. What they want now is that father. They're just interested in that. They're interested in father everywhere. I always see how you use indirectly talking to us, but honestly, we don't want to listen. But I know that when they're listening now, I can only tell Biafra. This saga going on everywhere. It's not helping anybody.
No.
It's not doing us any favor.
No.
Whether you are in the right place or you are the opposite or wherever you are, it's not helping us. Because what is coming up next is going to surprise everyone.
I know.
These people are working on the ground every day to make sure they nail us on the head. But my people don't want to listen. I don't know. You're the only program I do listen now. I don't listen to every other thing. But I want to encourage you, keep doing the good work.
I will.
It's only God can bless you for us.
Amen.
It's only God that can keep you for us.
Amen.
But all I know is that we will all come out happy at the end of it.
Stronger. Yes, we will come out stronger.
Yes.
And then without all of these challenges, maybe the victory will not even be sweeter without all these challenges.
Yes. I'm happy that what is happening in Imo State today it's going to take them backwards, like million steps back.
That's right.
What Gabashewa and their colleagues have achieved is going to take them back. When you are fighting children of God, people, we are innocent people.
Yes.
We are indigenous people.
That's right.
We are talking about these people now, building very well to the Malaji or wherever they call that.
Mm-hmm.
What stopped these people to include there are some things they can even give eastern part of Nigeria. Little what these eastern people are just crying for. It's just inclusive.
You know what somebody told me, UJ. You know what somebody told me, UJ. UJ.
Yeah.
You know what somebody told me about the Biafrans? They said everyone that has stood up and still standing up for Biafra to leave Nigeria, they have a very justifiable cause, because Nigeria has not given the Igbos the reason not want to leave. That there is nothing that will make Igbos feel like, okay, maybe for this. At least look at this now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Maybe this. You just beat a child. At the same time, he told the child not to cry. Who does that?
Doesn't work.
Nobody.
No.
How can, this very well. Do you see how they just avoid anything concerning, the particular southeastern Nigeria?
And it is deliberate.
It's deliberate. They don't want this government, honestly, sometimes I shed tears. I say, what did we do wrong?
Nothing, no.
Where did we offend these people? And that's when they captured this, our leader, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
If I tell you, many of us feel like we are helpless.
I know.
We are helpless. And see the whole thing's going on. It seems we are not going.
It just brings more. It sort of brings more confusion. Like there's no one to whip everybody to line and say, "Hey, you stop," and everybody will just be like, "Okay, yeah, we have stopped. Oh yeah, let's all be together now."
Yes,
that may seem missing, right? Yes. But the more we talk about this, the more people are going to reason with us that it's not going to pay anybody. It's not going to help anyone. Except to go back to where we were before, which is the togetherness, the bonding, the networking, the mobilization, all those stuff.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I saw you doing, and I was very happy about it.
God bless you.
Thank you for uniting us. And whenever you have opportunity to talk to Showore, please thank Sahara Reporter for us. In as much as people don't know what that newspaper is doing for us.
The expose.
Without Sahara Reporter, you don't know what. No other media is carrying atrocity of Nigerian military.
No.
It's this Sahara Reporter. And my Biafran people don't understand sometimes. Any day he put out something about us, you go there and fight dirty. It's not done that way. What are the ones that favor you? Why not appreciate that guy for once?
Emotion over common sense. Emotion over common sense, UJ. Well, we see that all the time.
Yes. I honestly, every day I say, thank God for sure for putting out all these things. Even if Western report, like if they don't believe his report, at least they believe it like 50%. Because they knew, other media has been bought. This guy is in Abuja, everywhere his life is at stake. He keeps on fighting. Oh,
thank you, UJ. Thank you.
I don't want to keep you forever.
No, I can talk to you forever.
Yes.
If other people are not going to be offended.
Yes, honestly, this is like after 2 years I've been trying.
Bless you. I'm glad you made it tonight. Stay safe and compliment of the season to you, by the way.
Yeah, and you too. Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year to you. Bye-bye. Cheers, bye.
Bye.
Oh, I love women. Especially, I don't know, I just feel like somehow if I have this power, I'll let women lead. It will make a difference, honestly. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, sir. Sorry, your name?
My name is Akin from Houston.
Akin from Houston, sir. You are live.
Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you for everything that you have been doing.
Thank you, sir.
It's been helping a lot.
Thanks.
One thing that I've not seen you analyze in respect to the train you have mentioned today.
Yep.
Connecting it with Buhari refusing people to do electronic voting as well. That train is meant to cutting people from the Niger Republic, so that during election you'll be seeing 6 million votes from Katsina, 10 million votes from Kano. This is the main agenda. Because you can ask yourself, why is it that this
you know why I will
to
agree with you on that part, sir? You know why I'm going to agree with you on that part is that, some people have been saying that Niger Republic is the 37th state of Nigeria. Politicians, governors from Zamfara, from all these northern states, they go to Niger Republic, right, to donate vehicles, transformers, borehole, like they do in Nigeria. They do that in Niger Republic with Nigeria money. So you are not far from the truth, sir. Go on.
Yeah. When I read what Harold Wilson said about how British gave the North 55 million, despite the fact that Southwest, not counting Lagos, has the highest population before it depended, just for the power bid.
That's right.
And this, you can ask yourself, why is Buhari borrowing money to build a train? What is the economic activity that they have in the game that will warrant? That money can never be paid back in the next 100 years.
No.
There's nothing, any activity that will justify building that kind of train for the next 100 years. But the agenda, the reason why they will do everything to make sure that train is running is to cut in people during election and to be using them to vote. And this is the agenda. And that's why you will soon hear in Kano that they will be delivering 10 million votes, this 5 million votes.
It's going to be all about votes.
It's all about votes. And we need, hopefully, I don't know, of course, they are going to put their tour to take over from these people. The only thing for us, I don't care if they want to be doing that in the north.
Yeah.
Even though the Hausa seems not to be happy with what the Fulanis are doing as well. I think the only option out of this is either we get our country, Yoruba nation, to which I'm for, and solidly behind Igbo and the rest of the people that want to go.
Good.
But, we should go back to what brought Nigeria together.
Some people said, sir, sorry to cut you short, sir, right? Some said that if oil was the reason why the North continued to cling on to one Nigeria that is not working for everyone, that now that they found oil, right, that in the next couple of years, even if people who don't generally agree that Nigeria should break up, majority of people believe that this current one is not working. It should be rearranged in a way that people can handle their own affairs. So there could be self-determination, self-rule before a final breakup. Do you kind of believe that?
I work for one of the oil major companies who is going to go and invest his money. I work in Houston with one of the big major oil companies.
Right.
Who is going to go and invest his money in the northern part of Nigeria? Who?
That's a big
that
question.
Person will be so stupid. Because everybody is decarbonizing right now, investing on gas and solar and wind and all that. All the big oil companies, Shell is doing the same.
Right.
ExxonMobil, BP, every one of them are doing this. Now you're saying you find oil. I think one people have not understood is that the opportunity that Nigeria has missed with wasting all our resources at this time. In the next 20 years, our case will be worse than Rwanda if you don't break that contraception for Nigeria. It will be worse than Rwanda because no money is going to be coming. This oil galore, oil bloom is going to become oil doom very soon because we are not preparing. We keep borrowing money that we cannot pay, and then they will start. China will soon take our airport. They will even take us around very soon too. China,
I'm not
because we
going
will
to
not be able
doubt
to pay them
that.
anything.
Sir, do you know what I read today? Do you know what I read there online today? They said from all those the agreements of all the loans China is giving to Nigeria, right? There's this clause there where if Nigeria is seeking debt forgiveness from Paris Club from all over the world, they can never seek for debt forgiveness for China loan. Nobody can come from anywhere and tell China to forgive Nigeria loan, and Nigeria signed that. That is the clause. Even if the rest of them forgive Nigeria.
China has already taken Uganda airport, so we are not talking about things that they have not done before. So this is what is going to happen to Nigeria. So, and basically, we let this when you see the Nigeria history, you find out every time Fulani come there, they will come and steal a lot of debt.
That's right.
And maybe a Southerner come there, will come and pay back those debts. And that's been a cycle and that we've been facing in the country all along. But yeah, and let everybody be clear. Why are they closing Benin Republic border and they are opening the jail and building trains to transfer more people that have no economic connection to Nigeria? And this is the issue. And go and look at the history of a lot of the leaders in the country.
Yeah,
there is a claim that Abacha is from Nigeria Republic. I will not be surprised if more investigation is done that Buhari is from there as well.
Oh, so don't be surprised. His father is from Nigeria Republic. There's a community there, and I'm going to get the name and start telling people exact place. His father comes from in Nigeria Republic. He's always from Nigeria.
When they are telling you that Fulani everywhere are citizens of Nigeria, they know what it means. And this is it. And it means they all can vote in Nigeria.
Yes.
So basically, it's to maintain their power base over the country.
And Buhari has refused to sign the Electoral Act too. Yeah. So, which means that is all done for. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. There are a lot of things to say.
I know.
Because before I go, I will mention one more point.
Quickly, sir.
A speech that Buhari granted in Zaria, where he said that he has come to fulfill Udmada Fudio dream.
Yes.
And this is what we are saying, being shown to all of us. So is anybody still supporting one Nigeria? It's just deceiving themselves. They are supporting what is called Fulani Nigeria. It's Fulani first, Fulani second, Fulani third. So if you want to become a slave in your country, continue to support this government. But if you want your freedom and you want to be able to determine the future for yourself and for your children, it is time that we split this contraception. I don't have more than that for tonight.
Thank you very much, sir. It's so much enough. The one you dropped with us tonight has been a pleasure. You have a good one, sir. Yes, sir. So I have another caller. Hello, sir.
Yeah. How you been?
I am well, Baba. How are you?
No bad. Good evening.
Good evening to you. Your name, for the sake of our listeners.
TJ from Plumstead.
TJ from Plumstead. Now you are live, please.
Yeah.
People can hear you.
Maigun.
Yes, sir.
I need to say a few things.
Please.
The first thing is unknown gunmen. Everybody should know who unknown gunmen is. You don't have to go and look for a dictionary or Google it. It's the government. Aso Rock is unknown gunmen. If they had killed Osha, Igbo, they will have denied going to the house.
That's right.
So all this one that Okorota is coming out and backing and all that, they are all in the same home. You understand?
I'm with you.
They know each other very well. So you see, I said something a long time ago that when these agitators get to a certain stage, some politicians will join, they will come along. That is where everything is going to hold water. They will help us. Don't forget about them for now. When they start holding them, they will start fighting each other and they will fall back.
Right.
You see? And then secondly, Maigun, you and you are going to fight for this. Your dad from Abeokuta.
My dad.
Your dad from Abeokuta, OBJ.
Oh, my guy from Abeokuta. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Fire.
No. I mean your dad, your father. OBJ from Abeokuta. You know, I'm from
because
Abeokuta.
My father is from Igbo, and I'm not going to, it's so hard for me to begin to say, but I know my dad. I mean, my mom told me he's from Igbo, but I have been there. I have, you know what I mean? Like, but when you say your dad from Abeokuta, I'm like, okay, now you got me there. But one thing is this, we'll just use OBJ so that me and you will not be having this confusion.
Okay.
It's not my dad.
Okay.
It won't be my dad.
Now let me tell you one thing. OBJ, all the blood that OBJ has sucked, everything is coming after him now. If you look at the way it's been going on recently, he had a meeting with some people, with some bandits. He referred to X-Men and the bandits and the terrorists. He referred to them as naughty boys. How can you, as a refer to killers as naughty boys because he's a killer himself? You understand?
I'm with you.
He went further. He said, "Don't expect any more from Buhari. That Buhari has done his best. If you want more for Buhari, it's like you are kicking a dead horse." And, I read his body language. Is this man trying to overthrow or planning a coup? Because that's an hate speech from a statesman.
Please explain. Go on.
The reason I'm saying all this is, if it's me and you, and say we are in channel television, I will make such statements. They're going to caution us.
Or arrest us. OBJ as a statesman knew what he was doing. That's one side. I don't know why he has it, because his body language is somebody that is planning a coup or is organizing it already. Secondly, he went after Clark about a couple of days ago. Yep.
He said all the oil in Niger Delta belongs to Nigeria.
Like, how confident do they always make those utterances, by the way? I mean, Buhari put something together that says for artisanals, right? All the good from Zamfara belong to the north. Guess what again?
You understand?
The gold that is
OBJ
in Osun.
is trying to rule. The OBJ is trying to rule. He doesn't have any post in the government. So, making all these statements, what is he trying to do?
It's up to something.
Does he want to run for an election again or what?
But is that not what he does all the time? I mean, since 2007, is that not what he does? He's always the one who will tell you this person is next, give the backing. Then within a year or two, he will start fighting the person, start writing letters, start telling Nigerians that another person is the best. It's always been like that.
You understand? And for me to round it off, after he made that statement, look what Babangida did. Babangida supported what you call the Oshibaju. And Buhari is sitting down there keeping quiet. And if it's just imagine if it's an ordinary man that is doing all this, they need to call them and interrogate them.
Thank you so much, TJ.
I hope I'm making points.
I got all your points. I mean, it's clear enough. Thank you.
You can't be taking everybody for fool. How can you stand in front of his national television and start creating a president? You have ruled the country for about 13 years.
And you failed.
So you are telling us we are all a fool, that we allow an illiterate to lead us, and you are expecting more from an illiterate who doesn't have a certificate.
TJ, thank you so much. All right.
Thank you.
So I'm going to take another one, just as the night continue to wind down. So yeah, I have here a veteran in the Temple of Truth, Elder Olaoluwa, if I'm not wrong. Hello.
Yeah.
Elder.
Hello.
How are you, sir? Daniel, you are live already. So please make it brief so that we can manage the time, sir. Right? So you are live.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just have one very good important information for one Nigerian people.
Please.
Tonight. So for everybody to have a rethink, because all these criminal polluting the political space in Nigeria. They are very dangerous, and they are hiding the truth.
They are.
So, and the truth, one truth is this. And those who are, the reason why I want to say this truth is this, right? Because many people, because we need to clarify a lot of things. Many people think, oh, there's APC, there's a whatever. There's no difference with the PDP and APC.
No,
there are two of them. The two of them are they are from the same father, but bearing different names.
That is right.
Now, the information is this, which is very. When I finish this information, when I finish now, maybe you have to know about it. Go on the internet and check and verify, because I don't say what I don't know.
Sure. Right.
Now, in 2010, when Igbo Jonathan was in power, so they connected him, that lady, that crook in London, what do you call her?
Which one?
The minister of
Zani.
Zani Madueke. And the Agberu lawyer, which was the Attorney General Adoke. I think it's Adoke.
No, I remember.
Yeah, that team, that big team. What it does is this: they went to have an arrangement with one criminal company in Ireland. Okay, so that company is called. Sorry, let me, because I want to give the exact figure and the real information to Nigerians, so that they can know what they are waiting for. All right. Now, the name of the company is called the Process and Industrial, whatever they call them. It's called P. 1 second, please, because we need to, because this is very
because
important.
Of our time. Maybe you have to tell us about this some other time because of our time. You get what I mean? I want you to take it properly.
Let me quickly make it brief. Yeah,
please,
let me quickly make it brief. What
I've only got 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, so in fact, in 2010, so Jonathan, they have an agreement with this company to set up a refinery, gas refinery.
Okay.
To be precisely in a Cross River State. Okay, so the arrangement with that company is that company will process gas for us for 20 years, and Nigeria will supply them raw gas,
natural gas.
So the liquid natural gas, and then the products, I think it's about 3 products coming out of it. That company will take 2, then they will give us the refined gas to power our energy and industries and so on. So now but the crooks, the Nigerian people that made the agreement, within that agreement they made a clause. They call it they make the clause of habitat. Okay, with it, and they know that the headquarters of the Court of Arbitrary is in London and New York. So what happened is that now the agreement broke. Those guys went to the Court of Arbitrary in London. So when Buhari come into power, as usual, they forget about that thing. They don't even want to respond.
It's like they breached the contract with those companies.
Jonathan. No, let's clear it. Before Jonathan left, they breached the contract.
Jonathan himself, Jonathan Adoke, and the rest of them, they've already breached the contract.
It's in court. But when Buhari and this way, Attorney General came now, they ignore it. So then they
go on, sir.
Yes, then they pronounce the case in London. When they pronounced the case in London, the actual contract was $6.6 billion. Okay? So when they pronounced now, they now said Nigeria should pay that money because we break the contract. So Nigeria ignored it. Okay? Until when it became 2013, so when on 2013, that $6.6 billion now accruing to become $10 billion. So now it was last year, Buhari and this this Malamu. Now they now respond to the matter because those companies wanted to start selling our assets and even withdraw money from our foreign reserve.
That's right.
So now So Malamina run to London last 6 months. These 6 months, okay?
To stop
because
them
the court
from proceeding.
they call it stay of executions.
Mm-hmm.
The court in London say for Nigeria for Nigeria to stop them, not to start selling our assets or go and withdraw the money from the foreign reserve.
Mm-hmm.
So now they said we should bring $800 million within 2 weeks. This man Malami quickly last 6 months they bring $800 million to the court in London. What I wanted to say in this, to the arbitrary courts in London,
mm-hmm.
for me not to prolong the matter,
mm-hmm.
that money has accrued now to around $15 billion US. Okay, and the case is there.
I know.
So Nigeria trying to happy, so the case gets whatever now. So when
Nigeria
they come out, when we face,
I think I know about the case.
So when we face the appeal now, face the appeal now, they will go and withdraw our money or seize all our assets in the world. So anybody that is waiting for Nigeria, 15 billion from the 27 billion from the reserve, whatever, Nigeria collapse. That's what I wanted to say.
So that's something that people should also have in mind. What could hit them like a thunderbolt in 2022? I know about it.
We are in serious trouble.
God bless you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. For bringing that back, because most of what we did tonight, sir, is to bring some sort of refreshment back to how did we come by the unknown gunmen. You see, that particular one you just raised now is an economic disaster.
Yes.
That if it should come or become something they want to affect the execution of such judgment, you can bet it.
Yes.
Nigeria will be done for. Nigeria is on our nails now.
No, we don't.
Nigeria will be on our bellies if such is ever confiscated from Nigeria. So let people have that in mind, so they won't say that devil bring them poverty in 2022. Thank you so much, sir. You have a good one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
I have one last caller. Okay. And
hello, my brother.
Hello, ma. How are you?
Yes, I'm blessed. And you, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
Merry Christmas to you, ma, and Happy New Year in advance as well.
Oh.
So, you are live.
Oh, to be honest with you, let me start with Okorocha. Okorocha is crying because they kidnapped his in-law. What is Okorocha's problem? Why is he crying up and down? Okorocha was part of the problem that we are all facing today.
That is right.
It's like you said, your chief is different from my chief. They are all in it together.
That's right.
Since Uzodinma Were has been killing his people for the Fulani, King Okorocha, has any one of them said anything?
Absolute nothing.
No.
Mm-hmm.
They kept mute because my criminal is different from your criminal.
And
they are all in it together.
Now those people where they feel good and they kill, it's none of our distance. We are safe from it. Nobody is safe from the madness going on in Nigeria. Whether you are rich or poor, whether you are powerful or powerless, whether you are religious or not religious.
I wish they kidnap Okorocha himself and teach him a lesson or one or two lessons as well. Because when they kidnap his son-in-law, he was making gra. And what about all the innocent people they've been killing in Southeast? What gra village?
One by one.
Now breakfast, then go chop up.
Everyone will have his own breakfast. We are going to chop it differently, and then we're going to be served differently. But when it gets to everybody's turn, well.
And people that still believe in one Nigeria, I pity them. To be honest, because every time you hear what is going on and what is likely to befall the country, you just wonder, why people still believe in one Nigeria? To be honest, a lot of people have been killed. The level of insecurity is high. No one is doing anything to stop it or curtail it.
They're making money from it.
Because everybody is making money from it.
And the
country too much, man. And the country is going up and down borrowing money. Using the Southwest asset as a collateral. Come on.
You know one thing,
At the end of the day,
somebody told me, somebody told me, and he said that, you see, the physical killing of people, which is horrendous, which is indeed terrible. If we pay attention to the economic jihad, the hunger that is deliberate, the economic power that it took away from millions of people, that has now subjected people to a complete, just existing for the existence sake. They said that one is even worse than those that are shot, killed, right, physically. And I believe that, man, because the level of the poverty will increase. You just mentioned the borrowing now. What would they be expecting next year with this mass borrowing?
Thank you. And they are still borrowing. And the worst is they want to privatize the airport. But like, aren't people smelling something?
Maybe not.
Smell what is cooking. They are not doing this to profit anybody.
No.
They are doing it to profit somebody, which is me, myself, and my friends.
That is right. Hi, myself, and me.
They sold the electricity. What do you call their Sego, whatever, to
Genco.
Private company.
Yeah, they say Genco. You see, the word that they have a Genco. They have the distribution Disco. So Disco, those ones are the ones that distribute electricity. Genco, those ones are the ones that generate electricity. Between the two of them, they turn Nigeria to the darkness capital of the world. No joke.
And see where they are today. Even if they don't use electricity, they still bring you bill.
They do.
If you use electricity, you enter one chance bus. So now the airport, they want every country. Nigeria has no aircraft. The only thing left is the airport. Which airport are they planning to sell? I'm sure it's Muritala Mohammed Airport.
It must be the one that is viable, that can pay some money. Muritala Abuja Airport.
That's it. And Yoruba, some Yoruba still believe in one Nigeria. Can't they just wake up? And if you see, one thing I was telling a friend yesterday, that if you see the traces of those that have been killed in Yoruba land, from Awolowo to Ebunoswe, you will see those are the people that mentioned the freedom of Yorubas.
That's right.
Anyone that mentions Yoruba freedom, they go after them. They become a target. And how many Northerners has been killed for the sake of Nigeria? And that Baba Yabo comes online to tell us, I am more Nigerian than Yoruba. Who cares about him? The man is not speaking for Yoruba, he's speaking for himself. We all know him. We know where he stands. We know what he has done when he was there.
And we also know why, ma. We know why he will continue to defend Nigeria. We know why they made Yoruba poorer. Even when he was there, spending 11 solid years, 3 years for Muritala time, and then 8 years as civilian president, Yoruba became poorer. That's a fact. And we know why he will continue to defend Nigeria. Because Nigeria, when Yorubas became poorer, Obasanjo became multi-billionaire. Let's also say the fact, man.
That's it. And look, wait and see this so-called swagger. For goodness me. The man took possession of the whole Lagos. And some idiots are still saying, swagger 22, 23. May swagger their face.
By the grace of God. May swagger bogey them there. They say swagger kill you there. Or you say swagger bogey you there. Yes, ma, I'm with you.
Because this is not to the benefit of anybody.
Absolutely
It's not to the benefit of Nigerians. It's not to the benefit of Yorubas. Nigerian is already in debt. They cannot even pay the debt they hold. China has already taken over. The only solution is to break that country, because China knows what they are putting themselves into. In 2022, 2023, in this 24th century, a country deliberately enslaving some people. So the so-called racists, the Chinese are not so friendly. People think the Chinese are friendly. See what they did in Abuja. They already started telling the Yorubas, the Nigerians, don't come into this shop. And people still say, oh, we fight them to colonize us. When they colonize them,
they learn Mandarin,
only God will save them.
I beg, see, until the Yorubas leave, if there's anything we should all be preparing for, because this whole thing don't they look scary now, we should all go and learn Mandarin or Kantose. I'll be waiting to call them. So that when we go to Nigeria and you want to, you want to enter train, you will need to be able to say, you know what I mean? And then even until we finally get ourselves out, because we are going to get into that log jam. Some people don't believe it's going to ever happen. Just like so many people never believe that Fulani will have the audacity, the effrontery, the courage to come to Yoruba land and kidnap Yoruba people, not to talk of Yoruba Obas. They did, and they got away with it.
And you can see their game. Do you see their game? They are moving their youth down south in masses.
Obviously.
I told somebody yesterday, I said, this is not for today. Don't look at what is going on now. This is for the future.
It's like a long game, as they say. They say they love to play long game, and they can wait.
It is for the future. For centuries. Before you know it, their youth will now take over the whole country. And I'm happy that it's going on now. Our youth are more educated. They know about the rights of Yorubas. I know they will fight it out when the time comes. But that is a long game plan. It's not now.
No.
And I'm sure
thank you so much, Ma, again, for turning up tonight. Okay, so you are going to be, you've been my last caller anyway because of our time. Many other people are trying. Some people feels like maybe I deliberately just don't take their calls. No, I do this from my home, and I've got family, a young family that goes to bed, that should be in bed by now. Somebody's time is being stolen as I'm sitting down here. I would love to sit with you for longer. Maybe when I make more money and I get a bigger house, I can sit in one room and sit with all of you all day. Well, it doesn't work that way. It's been a great pleasure. Some of you are still going to work tomorrow, while some of you are currently at work. Whatever it is, we have done a bit to enlighten ourselves. If you are just joining me, do one thing, right? Watch this video all over again, okay? If you enjoyed this conversation so far, like that video if you haven't already. Because when I come next time, you're likely going to have something more interesting to discuss about. Don't let me give you a recap. Watch the video all over again. And I'm going to see you some other time. Good night from here.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ayẹ̀kú ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ayẹ̀kú ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Ayẹ̀kú ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ayẹ̀kú ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Ayẹ̀kú ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ayẹ̀kú ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Ayẹ̀kú máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ayẹ̀kú ti dé. Ijó ìgbádùn yẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti Presido bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti òkúra olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.